friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and another weekend is in the books, so let's see who reigns supreme at the box office for the weekend of April 19th to the 21st. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365. Okay, so as expected, we had kind of a mild weekend at the box office. Really, I mean, it's the calm before the storm. Avengers Endgame is opening this week, which we will talk about in a few minutes. But first, let's go into our numbers of who is in the top 10, overall. So I was predicting last week that it would be a very interesting battle between Shazam and The Curse of La Llorona. It depended on, horror audience showing up and maybe the Shazam audience cooling off a little bit more. So that actually happened. Curse of La Llorona did 26 million at the box office. Well, in and of itself is not a great number. It's not bad for, rated R/horror film, where it didn't get a whole lot of hype going behind it. I mean, yes, they marketed it okay, but I don't feel it was, and they kind of withheld the Conjuring connection almost until the last minute. So that might have hurt things a little bit. It might have helped things. I don't know. But I feel that if people knew going in that it was going to be more of a Conjuring connection to it, it might have done a little bit better because The Nun did considerably better than The Curse of La Llorona. And, I did a review for that one. You can go ahead and check that out on my channel. So yeah, that did it. Shazam actually had a significant drop comparatively. So in number 2 at 17 million, not too bad. I think people are getting their last minute superhero fix in before the big event coming up. It's okay. It's doing all right. It looks like it did cross over that 100 million finally. Not a huge success for the film, unfortunately. I think Aquaman was really doing a much more consistent business at this point in its run. So, they did greenlight a sequel, but who knows what that means these days? They greenlight a whole bunch of stuff over there at DC. So who knows what's actually going to happen there? But I hope to see a follow-up on that, honestly. Another new entry for this week, the faith-based film Breakthrough came out. That debuted at number 3 at $11 million. It's about average for what those kind of movies make. They heavily marketed this film. I can't tell you how many times I saw a commercial or a trailer in front of everything, that I watched in the last couple months. Like, this trailer has been consistent. That's usually how trailers used to be. It's like you see something months and months ago, and it just kind of is a consistent trailer. He's getting to the point of like, oh, all right, it's bathroom break time. I've seen this trailer 500 times. So it did about $11 million, which I guess, is okay for that kind of film. Captain Marvel, number 4 this week, still holding on, pulled in another $11 million. There'll be a slight overlap next week, but I would look at it almost huge drop off for Avengers Endgame, and it might even help it a little bit if opening weekend tickets are impossible to get. Some for moviegoers that want to get in on the film, they might have to take this as like kind of a second off, second offering kind of thing. Like, hey, we can't see Endgame, so maybe we can go check out Captain Marvel and catch out Endgame next week. I'm probably, it'll be interesting to see those numbers, the rest of the top 10 next week. I'm really excited about that. The other new release from last week, Little, brought in about 8 million for this week. Not too bad. It seems to be an average, average take for the box office for this one. Not doing phenomenal second week business. Then we have Dumbo, Pet Sematary, Missing Link, and Us. And of course, Hellboy dropped all the way to number 10, $3 million. I think we can officially call that one a bomb. Missing Link even did better the second week than Hellboy did in its first week. So I think a word of mouth is getting around for Missing Link. So it did a little bit better its second week, but not by much. That bottom a couple in the top 10 are really just weak numbers at this point. I think everybody was going to see what they were going to see this week. Okay, coming up next week, obviously, the big number 1 contender is Avengers Endgame. Nobody's even coming close to releasing something worthwhile for next week. The box office predictions for this are insane. We could be looking at almost a $300 million opening weekend. These are exciting times if you're a moviegoer, if you're a movie fan, and you follow the box office trends. It's insane. I've been constantly going to theaters in my area, looking at like how well they're doing as far as sellouts go. There's a lot of sellouts. There's a lot of there's almost every theater is almost sold out, and the only seats are available are the ones right up front. And of course, I think those are going to actually get scooped up sooner rather than later. People waiting till the last minute. It's like, hey, I want to go see the movie. Oh, you got a seat, but it's way up front. Lean back a lot. These are crazy. These are crazy numbers that we're going to be looking at. We're possibly historic. I don't know. We might see a new opening weekend record. I think that's a possibility at this point. I really believe it's going to beat Infinity War, but by how much, that's anybody's guess. But yeah, the big event. This is our movie Super Bowl, as it were. It's coming up in just a few short days. So of course, stay tuned to the channel. I'll be covering the hell out of this thing. Let me know in the comments below. What did you see this weekend? Did you see anything? Let me know. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.